One of the biggest problems all over the world is addiction. And India, alcoholism is a big problem. Alcoholism has got a medical as well as a social problem. Of course, a few days back, I was about to fly from Chennai to another city when they announced that the flight is postponed indefinitely. The reason was that the pilot did not pass the alcohol test, which is mandatory. Imagine that person if he had somehow got in the aircraft and he could not fly the aircraft, I would not be sitting in front of you to talk this. So this is a big problem. The other problem is you are walking on the road, your morning walk, and some person who is drunk comes and hits you and you lose your life. This is totally unacceptable. Similarly, there are so many situations. There are so many families which are broken up because of addiction. And in our country, alcoholism is a very, very, very big problem. Many highly qualified, highly trained, highly skilled, intelligent, smart young men and women end up as alcoholics and lose their life. The problem is it is not their life, but their spouses, their children, their parents. So many generations of people are affected by this problem, this addiction. How do you treat addiction? In fact, I will take alcoholism as an example because that's the commonest problem that we face all over India. So I will take alcoholism as an example. How do you treat this problem? There are various methods. Of course, there are some religious methods which I am not going into because I am not supposed to be talking about things which I am not good at. I know some people who with just prayers and all have come out of addiction. Yes, very good. But most people do not. So for them, the psychiatrists have what is called de-addiction programs. There are very detailed de-addiction programs which are described especially by the American Psychiatric Association, and there are organizations in India where the complete protocol is being followed. A good number of patients are helped by, in fact, I would say that most of the patients are benefited by the de-addiction programs. But then, over a period of time, they all end up back where they started. That is, they start drinking again. This is because, to my knowledge, there is no medicine which can control the craving for alcoholism. So I will now come back and tell you why the craving happens. Let me just show this picture of a brain which has been cut, one side of the brain which I am showing here. This, you have your eyes here, the eyes are here. And this area of the brain is called nucleus accumbens. This nucleus accumbens is part of what is called as a reward circuit. This is a nucleus accumbens. And you have the eyes and the nose and all here. The nose will come here, the eyes will come here and all that. The mouth will be here, something like that. This nucleus accumbens is actually part of a system called the reward circuit. And whatever we do, there's a reward. Again, I'm not going into the details. In some people, addiction is a reward. And in these people, the nucleus accumbens is a culprit. Because it is related to the other sense organs, so a person who goes for a de-addiction treatment comes back in a very good state, but the moment he sees somebody else drinking, he will lose his ability to control the addiction. So that is what is happening, because that's why we call it craving in the very simple language. And as I told earlier, de-addiction treatments do not have anything to offer for the craving. So that is where somebody like me comes in. What I do is, or what I can offer is, I can stimulate the nucleus accumbens on both sides and stop the craving for the alcoholism. That is just like I do surgeries for Parkinson's and some psychiatric disorders and all that. I put 2 electrodes into this nucleus accumbens, put a battery in front of the chest and stimulate. Because of this, the patient loses the desire to drink, because see, basically the nucleus accumbens wants to be stimulated, and what is happening is this person who is addicted uses alcohol to stimulate the nucleus accumbens. What I do is I use very minimum electric current to stimulate the nucleus accumbens, and nucleus accumbens is happy, it doesn't want to drink. So the patient loses a craving to drink. The results are very good. But of course, there is a lot of selection criteria. We cannot offer this to everybody. There is a lot of selection criteria. But in the patients who are properly selected, the results are tremendously good. In fact, I do not claim huge number of surgeries, but the few surgeries I have done, I have been very, very, very happy. In fact, the families have been very, very, very happy with the surgeries. As I said earlier, these are all pinhole surgeries. You get admitted today, you get operated tomorrow, you are out of the hospital by day after tomorrow. No ICUs, no ventilator, nothing. These are all done under local anesthesia pinhole surgeries. Thank you.